is tingling.
Well, that means you're right on the nose, right?
The nose.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see who is joining us today, Vera.
I don't know. That was my alter ego.
Are you sure you're not a Gemini?
No.
Because, there's two sides.
There is two sides to everything.
I really think of it as multitasking. Yes, there is two sides, are two sides to everything, right?
Right.
Okay, let's see now.
I just showed you the fun side.
Yeah. All right. So,
hi, Lori.
we have a few announcements today. That was cute. You're like,
hi, Sade.
Okay,
we are high on life, aren't we? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Hi, Nana.
The graveyard shift,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Okay, so our announcements today, we have
Roxanne.
an awesome past life class coming up next weekend.
Yes.
And you heard it right, next weekend. You can sign up. Yeah, at, let's see.
SE.
Thank you. SElovesyou.com. And that's just a little U.
Yes.
What else do we have there? We also have Intuitive Ability. That's going to be after the summer in September. You can sign up there as well. And then on our nonprofit website, which is SESouls.org, we have a class in June that is colors and chakras.
Yay.
Okay. And the other thing that we would love to tell you is that we really appreciate it
if you would. Oh, where is it?
That means subscribe, right?
And like.
Yes. And then, of course, leave your questions.
We can help you if you help us.
Exactly. It's like a win-win
situation.
Yeah. And so,
but did I say that right?
Yes, you did. Okay. So you can leave your questions in the comments.
Hey, Purple Blaze.
And we'll put you on the waiting list. And if you are a subscriber of our channel
publicly, please.
Yeah, then we'll put you on the list and for an upcoming video. Of course, if you need a quicker answer, you can always go and get one of Vera's services at SE Loves You. That's where all of our art will soon be.
Yes.
The store is a little under construction, right?
Right.
But all the services that Vera does is there. Past lives, everything. So check it out. Okay, so let's dive on in, Vera.
Okay.
First of all, we want to tell everybody, because tomorrow is a very special day that we honor and cherish our beautiful, beloved mothers and our friends that are mothers.
And anybody that is in the mother role.
Yes, exactly.
It could be a man. It could. It's whatever that mother energy is.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we just want to give big love to all the mothers, and just, mothers are our heart, right?
Yes.
Or mother figures.
Mother is love.
Yeah. And for some of us, if we don't connect with that, I started to wave.
I know. I don't know.
I can't help it.
But Chrissy, when I say hi, we both say hi.
Yeah.
So it's from both of us.
I know.
But we don't have to be going.
It's old habits. I'm trying to tame my old habits.
Sammy.
Trying to tame them.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's so sweet. And that's what I was going to say too, is that some of us, if we don't connect with the mother here in life, right, or a mother figure, then of course, Mother God.
And you've had mother past lives that are amazing.
Yes.
Mother past lives.
Past lives that our mothers were amazing. Yes. And of course, this is just one interpretation of Mother God. I have other art that I've done of her, but Mother God's going to look to you however you see her.
Hi, Sharon. Yes.
So, we have some cool subjects today that we're going to be talking about.
We do.
And
I wanted to do a poll on YouTube. And it says that you could do polls. But when I go there, it's like, I don't know how to do it.
Well, we can do one. I've seen that little.
Because I want to see what you guys want what you want to see from us.
Yes.
Like what not comments, topics.
Yeah, what kind of content. Subject matter.
Yes. Yeah. So if you want to put it in the comments, that's great. But I'm going to try to do a poll. I really am.
Yeah, because we have different ways that we could go. We have the unsolved mysteries, which was fascinating when you were talking about the Davlov paths, however you say that. I can't remember right now. But that was interesting. And of course, all the, there's birthmarks. There's so many different things that we do. It's been nice to hear what you are most interested in.
We actually went ghost hunting.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Guys, this is really cool.
I know. It was just an impromptu thing. We were in the area, so I told Chrissy, there's supposed to be a haunted house around here. And we went searching everywhere.
We were searching, all right.
Yeah, and we found it.
And that's only because the
Hi,
people
Lori.
that own...
Oh, I said hi already.
The people that own this particular
Hi,
house
neat.
that is haunted doesn't want anybody to find it.
No.
Or go there.
Will not allow anyone in there.
So it was a hunt for the haunted house yesterday. And later today on our website, at SD Loves You, we're going to have a podcast on, because when we were there in the car.
We did a podcast there.
I'm like, oh, Vera, we got to talk about it. Because what you were getting, and I was like, oh, we got to share this.
Yeah.
So you can check it out later today.
Hi, Tiffany.
And maybe we can even load a picture that we took
Hi,
of
Nora.
the house.
Yeah.
In the blog, so you can see a picture of it too.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay. Let's see. Is there any other things? You know, there was a couple things. You guys, this is really cool. We had an awesome spiritual gathering last Sunday.
Yes. It was fun.
Yeah. And I loved your meditation.
Should we say it's fun? Yeah.
It actually was fun. It was
Yeah.
spiritual. It felt rejuvenating, but, informative, right? Mm-hmm. But it was also fun.
Yeah.
But what I thought was amazing was that Vera and I were talking about this after our spiritual gathering because Vera had done a meditation, and in it you were talking about Mother God, and we had some of our friends that looks like are here right now
Eric.
that got a few impressions, and it was just so cool because one of them was she saw water, and that is
the mother, the essence of mother.
Symbol of mother. And then the other
Mother energy.
was a pink volcano, which we were thinking about is representative of the goddess as well, right?
Right.
Pele.
Love. Yeah.
Pele, the goddess, because she happens to live in Hawaii, which is just amazing.
Yeah.
The symbology that we pick up on that comes
Thanks and all.
in our meditations and our hypnosis. And I just thought that it was really cool. And also
Thank you,
your
Eric.
meditations are really good.
Thanks.
Yeah. All those years of doing hypnosis sessions for people, it's that expertise that she just takes us on a ride with her. Following her to the other side and back, right, Vera?
Exactly, yes.
Aw. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope all of us that are mothers enjoy their day tomorrow.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Vera, what are you
Our
going to do tomorrow?
Mother figures. Tomorrow, I get to go to lunch.
Yay.
I know.
That's always a favorite, right?
Yeah.
Spend time with...
We'll see where, because I don't know if you can actually go in still. So, but we might get something and bring it here.
That sounds
Yeah.
good.
Because everybody's had their shots. So that's a nice thing to have, so it's not...
That's cool, Roxanne. And a clear sphere emerged from the volcano with pink lava.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah. Very neat. Yeah, it's so interesting to see what symbology, what symbols we see
and
in
there's
our
so
meditations.
much that's going on right now with the synchronicity of things that we're doing. We're getting messages constantly about we're on the right track, we're going this way, we're going that way, whatever. So it's really been interesting, especially the energy right now after that pink moon.
Yes.
Even though I know it wasn't pink, but the energy from it. And then we're going to have another super moon in May, the end of May. So that's more change, right? Because that's what the super moons are about. So
interesting.
yeah.
Okay. I'll just make a little note. Okay.
Get everything right, Purple Blaze, that you want it to experience. Yeah. And right is the way you see it.
And that's a really great point because so many times we look at our experiences as mistakes. Like, man, I did this and we have regrets over it or whatever. But it's not, because we're still experiencing and learning our lessons, and that's what it's all about.
Right.
It's okay if it's, when we look back, we can learn from it. And so that's how we can not have to come back in,
Exactly.
like you were just saying.
Yeah.
Vera, would you like to start off with Rihanna today or with the Birthmark?
We'll start with Rihanna.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really, okay. I love her music, but that's about all I know about Rihanna. Do you know anything?
No. I mean, I just know about
Her music?
Well, yeah. I mean, there was a situation, but I'm not sure if I'm mistaken or not. But wasn't there a situation
Where she got beat up?
Right.
Right.
And then the
With Chris
court, and
Martin.
they were in court and all that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the part that I think about the most besides the music
Yeah.
that I know of. So
Yeah.
I don't really follow her career or her
Right.
life.
Yeah. I haven't either. I think I'm in the wrong generation, probably. But I know her.
Yeah.
I mean, I know.
Exactly.
I know. Yeah. So she popped up in my brain. So it's kind of interesting because she popped up and then the birthmark go hand in hand. It's just weird that it works out that way.
Talk about, like you just said, synchronicity.
Yeah. It's like I'm writing and I'm going, wait a minute. Another witch?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got that Rihanna was queen, and she got to be queen by this. Get this, she was. Her people were under a tyrant. So what she did is that she found a way to save her people, and what she did, she went and she married the tyrant.
Oh my gosh. Is the tyrant in her lifetime in this life?
Yes. Who knew? Yes. And guess what? The tyrant
What?
didn't live very long.
Yeah, you go, girl.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming here.
He got sick.
Oh, gee, I wonder how that happened.
Yeah. So she became the head of the country, right? Because she was the queen.
Not that I condone.
Right.
Just saying.
But I mean, he was bad.
Yeah, I mean, if he's abusing his people, that's
yeah,
bad.
Yeah. And then there was opulent wealth where he was, and then everyone else was starving to death.
Right.
Yeah. So she took care of that. And she, I God, what century? It was like 6th, 7th century. It's way back. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was in some part of Africa. I keep getting north, but I don't know. North part of Africa. And back then, so I don't know what it was called then, because it changes names.
Yeah,
you know how
it certainly
changes.
does.
She was beautiful. She was bronzed. She was very tall for the times. She was very Amazon-like.
Wow.
Yeah. And then she
Wow.
had very, very long hair. That was like, that was her.
Her unique type of
Yeah.
characteristic
Yeah.
or feature. Well, I could picture her.
She was very
Sounds
courageous,
gorgeous.
of course, right?
Right.
To take that stuff on. She was self-made, so she wasn't wealthy to begin with. So how she got in and charmed the king,
Wow.
you know, pretty interesting, huh?
Yes.
Well, that's why she got the reputation of being a witch. They're saying there's no way she could have done it on her own, right?
Oh, typical. They always
Yeah,
say that.
yeah.
Whoever they is.
Yeah.
Recorders of
But
history. I don't know.
she did have a gift of intuition, and she was a witch. She was a witch.
So in this
a
case,
white witch. Yeah.
In this case,
Yeah.
like a good witch,
Like a Glinda the Good kind
right,
of witch.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So in this case, it was true.
Yeah. So because she was very intuitive, she knew she knew when trouble was coming. She knew how to strategically put her armies where they needed to go. And they're saying, how could this woman that had no training do it without having special powers?
Right. Don't you find that interesting that if you have any type of, okay, maybe not now, but in history, if you have any type of psychic ability or a good intuition, then all of a sudden, they're a witch.
Yeah, yeah, especially back then. But her people flourished under her rule. Yeah, so
That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. She had 2 or 3 sons. I'm not sure, but they were like her security.
Oh,
So
I
like nothing
that.
went. Yeah, nothing got to Mama.
They're like,
That's-
oh, don't you mess
yeah,
with her.
Yeah. Let's see. She had a live and let live. I don't know what Rihanna's personality is like, but in this past life, in her African queen life, she had a live and let live policy. Just don't mess with her. because all bets are off. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Got you.
Yeah. And they called her a nickname. And it was like, I want to say Kahuna, but I don't think it's Kahuna. It's like she was
Well,
a big
all
kahuna.
right.
Yeah. She defeated like these, I think they're like Arab nations or something. I mean, really mighty. She defeated them. And that's another thing where it was like, she's a witch. And then she also these other little skirmishes that she would have with other warring peoples. There was times that she did not even have to raise or throw the first blow. She got it to work before that even came to that.
Wow.
Yeah, it might be where they were like facing off, and then it was called off.
Wow.
And there was, a treaty of some kind made.
It's seriously.
Yeah.
Don't you love that? Because it's like a lot of times when I see these reenactments or these movies that are showing something that actually happened, it's so hard because it's like you want to save these people's lives, I mean, I get the cause and everything, but it's like, dang. And then what more of a time for them to go, let's agree so that we could save our people.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Okay. I just got this too. She kept an amulet with her. An amulet, would you call that an amulet? Yeah, something you would hold.
Like a thing.
Yeah, or have around her neck or something. But it was representative of Mother God.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
And that was another thing that was like not
done. No wonder they called her a witch.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yes, I love it.
I like to know like what she's like now.
I mean, know it.
Is she a let live kind of gal? Just don't mess with me? Or, is she for the underdog? I don't know. I don't know that much about her. So I know she was engaged to some billionaire or something. So I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you guys know, let us know.
Was this recently that she was engaged to the billionaire? Recently?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. Hi, Marshila.
Wow. That's cool. Okay, Vera. Yeah, I wonder if she resonates to the African, just experience.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes we do. Sometimes we resonate or have an adversity or have a adverse reaction to that culture that we had this past life in before. Yeah, so sometimes we'll have those strong feelings, whether very good or very bad.
Yeah.
For lack of a better term. Are you ready for the past life? Oh, Mark, was there more about Rihanna?
No, that was
you wanted
it.
To say?
Just dedicated her life to her people. I mean, that was, and they had a great. There was enough food. There was security. They're not afraid of people attacking them.
I really like too how
until she got old.
Oh yeah, they're like, okay, pounce.
Yeah.
I like how her sons were her bodyguards.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah. Don't you mess with my mama. I'll take you out.
Exactly.
Cool. Okay, so now we have a birthmark question from one of our fabulous friends here on YouTube. And this one's for you, Felix Dafish.
Felix Dafish.
Okay, so I'm going to read his birthmark. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. My heart birthmark is right above my belly button, right in the middle. And a few years ago, a mole started to develop in the middle of the heart. And the heart is slowly fading.
Of the birthmark.
Of the birthmark.
Yeah. X marks the spot.
Wow.
Okay. And I didn't even put two and two together until this is a witch birthmark.
Wow.
I mean, it's not it's not a skin tag or anything like that, but he had a past life as, the Salem witch trial.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know when they were, like 1700s or something. I can't remember. Anyway, so
paranoia and crazy people that.
Yes.
Anyway, okay. I'm back.
Okay, Felix Dafish. So you were part of the Salem witch hunt. So, but interestingly enough, and I might kind of stick my head out or neck out, he was male in that life. in that witch life?
Oh, I believe it. I
Did
mean,
they have men?
Oh, definitely male witches, and well,
No, I knew they have male
male
witches.
witches, but I mean people that are in certain.
Okay, well I don't know if this guy was if you were a preacher or no, I don't think you were. But anyway, you were something in that town in Salem, and somebody turned you in, and they wanted you to turn in this group of people, and you refused to do it. You're like,
good for you.
Yeah, you're saying they're not witches. They're witches. They were witches, but they weren't bad. They weren't
bad
healers.
People. They were just healers and living off the land.
And they loved the earth. They were kind of thing. So they were pagans. In other words, I guess you could say in that realm.
Right.
Of the witch
so
realm.
it wasn't. It's not like they were doing anything bad. They just had their own beliefs. That's all.
Right. And so I don't know. I don't know. But he was not burned or anything like that, or hung or anything. But he was.
Well, they saved that for the women, right?
Yeah.
But then was he tortured?
Oh, yes. They put this big concrete slab on you. They like to crush, and then they kept adding weight on top of it.
Well, I take it back. It wasn't only for the women then. I mean, torture-wise, right?
Yeah, right. And the reason why you had it there is because you put your hands here.
Oh.
Instead of, for some reason, whenever they put that thing on you, you got your hands in here. I don't know why he would do that. Because I think they were trying to hold them, hold it out so your lungs are expanded and all that so you can get. But it was like they put it too low. It wasn't enough on his chest to suffocate him. But he was being crushed internally.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's where and he refused to turn anyone in, saying no, 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 no.
So they were torturing him.
Yeah.
Right, to get information is what it is.
Yeah, and he would say stuff like, add more, I'm not going to change my... And they would add more. And the thing was that if he was crushed, he wasn't witch.
They always do that.
But then you're dead.
Right.
Right? Yeah. So he was like, Felix, you were like, to the end, you refused to, turn anybody in and all that stuff. So it was like you were defending your community. And that was it. You weren't going to say anything else, and you were willing to, just like, he was actually saying, put more. Nothing's changing here.
That is so
that's your reminder.
So strong and so courageous.
Yeah.
That your will is that strong, even though our bodies can't keep,
Right.
can't withstand
Right.
that. It's like your soul and your will is and your heart was that strong.
Yeah.
That's like,
and it took much longer because he wasn't crushed.
he wasn't up here. He could still breathe.
Yeah.
It was more like more agony.
Yeah, because the juices from the intestines it's painful.
It's internal bleeding.
Yeah, it was like not fun. But
wow.
Brave, yes.
Heck yeah.
Stand-up character, yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because either way they would have killed you.
Right.
But you didn't know that.
But I think it's just amazing how you didn't fold. Mm-hmm. You didn't break in that way,
Yeah.
That's how strong your character is.
Yeah.
And your heart. That's like very touching.
Yeah. That was very cool.
What an awesome
I even
story.
drew your belly button.
Okay, let's see the belly button. Aww. There's no fuzz in there.
Yeah, right there.
I thought it was...
There's some lint, too.
Psychic vision. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we applaud you, Felix.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so just amazing to
Yeah.
hear about these past life stories that you
September
all lived.
19th was the date he went through his ordeal.
Oh, hi,
Oh,
James.
wow, James. Okay. He's our researcher here, along with Purple Blaze. Wow. Giles Corey.
What?
That was another thing I forgot to say. Well, now it doesn't matter.
What?
Well, I was going to say your last name sounds like a first name and your first name sounds like a last name. but I didn't even write it down. I forgot. And then
Well,
his name is Giles Corey.
oh my gosh. That's amazing. I think it's amazing.
Yes.
Because it does sound like the first name is blah, 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 what you
Yeah.
just said.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So that was him. That's kind of really quick that James came up with that. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, we haven't even ended the show and you came up with who that was.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. Oh, wow.
Oh, look at, oh my God,
just
I know what this is.
Experience it
Giles
all.
Corey. Wow, Felix.
That's really cool, Felix. Now you can
Yeah.
go check that
Hi, Gumma.
out. You can research about yourself as Giles. Oh, that's really
It's on
cool.
TV.
Oh, that's just very synchronistic. Just saying.
Is he in life today? Yeah, Felix is still alive.
Yes.
He asked, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just, it never... It's just, look at the things that we go through. Look at the things that
What people do to each other.
I was just going to say that. What people do to each other. It's just... But then that's what shows the difference in people and where we're at, right? It's like we want to help people.
Yeah.
We want to empower
But it's going to
them.
get towards that way more so later.
That's the difference
Yeah.
between, many of us and like Felix and then these individuals that do stuff like that.
Yeah. And
It's
that's what we
just-
need, more people like that. To stand up for, the underdog and who's being persecuted like that.
Exactly.
And knowing that these people, we're going to get murdered anyway, but still not turning them in. That's challenging.
Wow. Yeah. That's
Wow. So there was more than one man. Most of the women were hanged.
Yeah, they were dunked.
Oh, he was protecting his property.
Wow. Well, there's a lot to read up on there about your
Yes.
past life.
All right,
that's so
guys. Well,
interesting.
that's all I have.
Well, thank you for sharing that really cool story with
You're
us
very
about
welcome.
Rihanna and Felix. And thank you all so much for joining us. It's
Yes.
always fun. We love it. We love your
Yes.
past life stories and your experiences and your feelings and thoughts.
Yes.
It's just nice to share. And was there anything else that we want to tell our friends? Are we going to be doing a candlelight chat later?
Later.
Okay. And like we mentioned too, check out our podcast later at Essie Loves You so that you can hear about the haunted house. Okay. I
Wow,
think
a lot of
that's
people
it.
have some good stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Cool. We love it that you're all communicating with each other.
Exactly.
Building that community. That's the word I'm looking for. Awesome. All right. Well, we love you all, and we'll see you later for the candlelight chat. And Vera, anything you want to say?
Journey with us. One of these days I'm going to say something else.